spring landscape. Following the tulips, seasonal flowers will bloom across the park throughout the year. The city plans to create themed landscapes so visitors can enjoy changes in nature. In international news, Russian President Vladimir Putin has announced a temporary ceasefire in Ukraine to mark the Russian Orthodox Easter. The Kremlin said the ceasefire will run from 4 p.m. tomorrow until midnight on the 12th local time. Russian forces have been ordered to halt hostilities while remaining prepared for possible provocations. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky responded positively to the proposal. And now for today's weather. It's currently 21 degrees Celsius and cloudy. Today's lows will be near 16 degrees with fine dust levels at normal or good levels. That wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BEFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is Sweet Date with Yoonji Lee. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Hello, lovely sweeties. Happy Friday and welcome to Sweet Date. Let me ask you something, guys. So do you happen to know when electricity first came to Korea? Some of you might already know, but it actually goes further back than most people expect. So electricity was first introduced on April 10th, 1900, when streetlights were turned on in Seoul for the public. And that's exactly why today is celebrated as Electricity Day, which is in Korean, 전기의 날. Back then, it must have felt almost magical. But I mean, today, it's such a natural part of our everyday lives that we rarely stop to think about it. So we're going to take a moment today to appreciate something we often take for granted, and the simple act of turning on a light. So with that, let's kick off today's Sweet Date together with me, Yoonji.
Drop it up for you, my baggage. 말만 해, I can drive you everywhere. Back it up, easy I can check. 폰은 멀리 던져두고서 wrap it up. Wake up, wake up. 알람에 눈 떠. 아침 뷔페를 챙겨 with a nice view. 어쩜 날씨도 좋은 girl. 이대로라면 아무 걱정 없이 눈을 감고 baby. 어디라도 갈 수 있어. 언제든 어디라도 네가 있는 곳이라면 No matter what 상관없어. 어디든 I can drive you anywhere. 아주 잠깐이라도 그래도 괜찮다면 No matter what 상관없어. 오로지 너라면 다 좋은 걸. 원한 건 없다지만 이렇게라도 기억해주면 돼. 가끔 힘에 겨워 baby. 누구라도 외로울 때 언제든 어디라도 네가 있는 곳이라면 No matter what 상관없어. 어디든 I can drive you anywhere. 아주 잠깐이라도 그래도 괜찮다면 No matter what 상관없어. 오로지 너라면 다 좋은 걸. 어디를 가더라도 너와 나 두 손 잡고 세상 그 무엇라도 No matter what 상관없어 언제든 어디라도 네가 있는 곳이라면 No matter what 상관없어 어디든 I can drive you anywhere 아주 잠깐이라도 그래도 괜찮다면 No matter what 상관없어 오로지 너라면 다 좋은 걸
That was 언제든 어디라도 by 조지. So it has the effortless, laid-back vibe that just flows naturally, doesn't it? Sometimes songs like this don't try too hard. They just sit quietly in the background and somehow make everything feel a little lighter. And if you guys have been having a busy day today, I hope that song gave you a small moment to reset. And let's keep going together. And hello, sweeties. We're live from our studio in Busan this Friday afternoon, and welcome to Sweet Date. You're tuned into BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Kijang, Cheongwan, and Doksan areas, and I'm Yoonji. Hello. So I see Benny coming in first saying, hi, Yoonji, na PD and all, TGIF to you. And also we have Travis New checking in second saying, hi, Yoonji, guys. Wow, it's already Friday. I know, I can't believe it's Friday already. It's so fast, right? I mean, on Monday, I had Monday blues, but it seems like yesterday that I had that. And today is like Monday and Friday. Ta-da, right? Yeah, so anyway, thank you for checking in with us. Do you guys have any special plans for your weekend? I want to know. Maybe going out to see some cherry blossoms. I know that it's been falling these days, right? It's like going away. But anyway, how about for you guys? I want to know your special plans. Also, we have Sangmin checking in as well saying, hello, I'm listening to classical music right now and it's sunny. Yes, it's sunny out today. Yesterday it was kind of rainy, right? So I had I think it's a little moody on days like that, right? But today it's kind of bright, somewhat. We have overcast skies, I guess, yeah? But still, I love it. And it seems like it's spring today. I could see some people out on the street wearing shorts, right? And plus me. Yeah, so anyway, thank you guys for checking in on this Friday. And we were kind of talking about electricity in the opening today, and it didn't just change how we live, and it completely transformed the way that cities function, right? How people work, and even how we connect with each other. In fact, when those first streetlights were turned on in 1900, it marked the beginning of electricity becoming part of everyday life for everyone out there. And yes, there's a poster up. And if you think about it, life without electricity today is almost impossible to imagine, right? When you think about it, we wouldn't be able to use our computers, which we mostly work on, right? And we couldn't even charge our phones. And of course, we wouldn't be able to share this video streaming, right? Together right now with you, sweeties. And that's why electricity really is something to be thankful for, right? And without it, once the sun goes down, and there honestly wouldn't be that many things we could do. So today, as you go about your day, maybe take a moment to notice those little things. The light above us, and our phone in our hands, and the comfort that electricity quietly brings into our lives. So while we kind of, think about that kind of stuff, let's also think about the answer to today's question of the day, which is, if you had to spend this weekend without electricity, what would you guys do? If you had to spend this weekend without any electricity, what would you do? 이번 주말 전기 없이 여러분 보내야 한다면 무엇을 하실 건가요? So that's our question of the day. I know, are you going to lit your candles while reading, right? Let's put on some flashlight here. It's reading. Or maybe, are you going to take a shower in the dark room, right? You're reaching for either shampoo or body wash. You wash your hair with your body wash. Oh, that might be a disaster. And also, what I like to do at home is to turn on the Bluetooth speaker. But if I weren't to have the electricity, then I wouldn't be able to listen to the jazz music or the classical music that Sangmi-님 listens to or the K-pop music, right? So in that case, I would have to sing for myself, right? And kind of rap. I know that these days my friend's been texting me saying that there's a guy next door who is rapping at 2 a.m. at midnight. And that's, bothering her while she sleeps. So maybe what would you guys do? If you had to spend this weekend without electricity, what would you guys do? That's our question. And yes, there's a poster up, so if you want to check it out, go ahead and do that. If you'd like to be part of today's show, we'd love to hear from you. There are 3 options that you can reach us. First, you can send in your text anytime at pound 9050, that's 샵 9050. And remember, each message costs 101. You can also find us on KakaoTalk by searching BEFM or 부산영어방송. Add us as a friend, and you can send in your free messages there. And we're also streaming live on YouTube, thankfully, right? So search for the same thing, BEFM or 부산영어방송. Join the live stream and come hang out with us in the chat room as well. So while we wait for your messages to come in, let's pause here and listen to a song. And here is 하루에 한 번씩 by Connie.
하루쯤에 눈부신 날에 햇살 때문에 점점 하루 끝에 나의 얼굴엔 웃음만 가득해 가벼워진 발걸음과 흥얼거리는 입술 피는 꽃들을 보며
back to Screen Bites, everyone, where we learn everyday English expressions through scenes from movies and dramas. And this week, we've been following Definitely Maybe in Korean title, 나의 특별한 사랑 이야기, a story that slowly reveals itself through memories as we piece together the past along with a guy named Will, which is played by Ryan Reynolds. And in today's scene, Will is still new at the campaign office. So while a serious and important strategy meeting is happening, he's stuck doing small tasks like carrying stacks of toilet paper to the restroom. And as he awkwardly walks in and accidentally drops everything, you can really feel the gap between where he thought he'd be and where he actually is. So let's take a listen to what the campaign staff is saying at the meeting. So here it goes. 4 weeks from now, voters of New York State will select their next Democratic nominee for president. Now, if Bill Clinton wins, I want you to all understand that it's going to be as a direct result of the commitment and the energy of every person in this room. And I mean that. That's just a fact. Now, that's how important the work is, that each and every one of you is... What am I doing here? So with that, here goes today's expression. I want you to all understand that, meaning 뭐뭐를 꼭 알아주셨으면 합니다. Or 뭐뭐라는 점을 모두가 이해해 주셨으면 합니다. So this expression is used when you want to clearly emphasize an important point to a group of people. So it can also mean I need everyone to be clear on this. Or this is something I really want you to recognize. So this is often used in speeches, meetings, or any situation where you're addressing multiple people. So let's check out some example dialogues to get a better understanding. Here's our first example. I want you to all understand that this project matters. Got it. We'll do our best. And here's our second example. Hey guys, so I want you to all understand that this will be on the history test, okay? Okay. And here's our last example. I want you to all understand that I truly appreciate your help. Oh, that means a lot. Thanks. So as you see, this expression is especially useful when you want to sound clear, sincere, and a little more formal, especially when speaking to a group. So with that, we're going to wrap up this week's Screen Bites. And through this film, Definitely Maybe, we've looked at how simple expressions can carry deeper meaning, just like the story itself. So if you guys haven't checked out the movie, go ahead and do that over the weekend. And thanks for joining us. And for now, we're going to take a short song break. And here is Make the Move by Subi featuring PH1.
대체 너가 뭐길래 내 시선을 한 번에 집중시키는 you are rare Acting like you don't care And the way you touch your hair I feel like something's gonna happen to us tonight Cause I got my eyes on you right now You did feel a connection there with me I got my eyes on you right now 눈치 보지 말고 make the move It's alright babe I feel dizzy dizzy 음악도 아냐 술도 아냐 너의 아우라야 눈빛만 보면 알지 Wanna test that chemistry 너의 우주선에 빨리 날 태우고 떠나지 Take me around your universe And we'll dive in to shine your fireworks 들리는 대로 no need to rehearse No need to rehearse Baby come on 내게로 Baby cause I got my eyes on you right now You did feel a connection there with me I got my eyes on you right now 눈치 보지 말고 make the move It's alright alright, babe.
Little bit of chemistry sparking between us right here. And it feels just like I've been waiting for you like 5 years. 아까부터 궁금해 너 왜 혼자서 그렇게 서 있어. Tell me who you're running from. 지금 내 놓칠 game is on. 잘못하면 넌 gone. 이런 적 많진 않아도 놓치고 싶지 않아 널. 가고 싶댔지 nice spaceship. We can jet off from galaxy to galaxy. 시간의 흐름은 잊고 stars gon' twinkle. 어느새 뜨거워진 energy. 너의 몸 예쁜 성과 너의 춤 It's your favorite music. I'm walking over to you. 알듯 말듯한 웃음. You're wanting me to make moves. For sure. Ain't nothing else to lose now. 너에게 말을 건 순간. So hey,
Hey, got my eyes on you right now. You did feel a connection there with me. Hey, got my eyes on you right now. 눈치 보지 말고 make the move. It's alright, babe.
That was Make the Move by Suvi featuring PH1. So bringing back today's question of the day, guys. If you had to spend this weekend without electricity, what would you guys do? 이번 주말을 전기 없이 보내야 한다면 여러분은 무엇을 하실 건가요? I know it's a tough question, right? It's nearly impossible to live without electricity these days. So what about you guys? Would you just read in the sunshine outside? Without your computers, you can do something, analog. I don't know, writing in your journal or, doing something with their paper, origami or something. So send in your answers, guys, by texting us at pound 9050. That's 샵 9050. Either short or long message. We don't care. Both are welcome. Just a quick note, though. Each text costs 101. You can also send in your message through Kakao Talk by searching BEFM or 부산영어방송 after adding us as a friend. If you're curious about what's going on behind the microphone right now, you can watch us live on YouTube. So go ahead and search for the same thing, BEFM or 부산영어방송. Hop into the live stream and hang out with us in real time. And also type anything in the chat room. I will read that out loud. And let's see what our sweeties are saying today. Travis is saying, it's raining here in Suwon. I see. Wow, it's raining everywhere, in Korea. Yes, so make sure to have your tiny umbrella with you on your way out today, guys. Also, watch out on the road if you're driving, guys. Also, let's see. We have Sangmin checking in from Changwon, right? Thank you, guys. That's amazing how, our sweeties can gather up here together in one place while you guys are listening from, all around the world. That's amazing, I think. Also, we have Benny answering to the text topic saying, I think we need to wait for the electricity to come back if we had a blackout. Like to cook food with the gas range. Oh, yes. But if it wasn't to be a blackout, Benny, what would you do? I know it's tough to answer this. I mean, our phone wouldn't be able to get charged. Just think about your lighting at home, right? You might not be able to turn on your lamp or your night lamp or, just the lights. It would be a hassle, right? You might have to just go through your stuff before 6 p.m. when the sun sets, right? Also, we have Travis saying, it's hard to believe that humans haven't actually been using electricity that long in human civilization. I know. It's been only 100 years, right? Since we got electricity. And it's amazing how there's been such a huge development, right, in technology and all kinds of that stuff. So yeah, I should be very grateful for what I have, right? Sometimes I forget about this, but as I was reading the script myself this morning, I was very grateful for the things that I was given, and I think I took it for granted, right? So we should think about this as we celebrate the Electricity Day today. Also, we have PK님 checking in. Hello, hello. Also, we have Sangyun님 checking in as well. Hello, guys. Welcome to the show and happy Friday to you. And share your weekend plans, guys. It doesn't have to be related to electricity. It can be just your special plans with your family or your friends or anything. So anyway, today is Friday, right? Which which means we get to welcome Jeff into the studio. So without further ado, let's bring him in. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome back to Weekend Haps. And of course, we have Jeff here in the studio. Hello.
Keeping up the Friday vibe.
I know.
Friday
Trying
vibes,
to
Friday vibes.
Cheer him up.
Not me. I think you're cheering everybody up by yourself.
Aw.
Looking very summery today and very springy and...
Thank you. He's drained.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Oh, that's good. All right. So, how was your week, Jeff?
It's been busy.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on. So, yeah, it's a lot.
Oh, it seems like you've lost some weight somehow.
I don't know.
No?
Not sure.
Because he's been a hard worker for
Yeah.
the week. And I assume that Jeff would probably be hit the most if this happens this weekend. If you had to spend this weekend without electricity, what would you do?
So I'm not going to answer this question, but I have a story about electricity.
Okay.
But I was listening to you on the ride in. It reminded me of this, and I
Okay.
never thought I'd ever be able to tell this story on the air.
Okay. I'm
But
curious.
it's about electricity.
Oh, okay.
So back during Typhoon Mamie, this was like 2006 or 2007, the apartment that I was living in lost electricity for 5 days.
5 days?
5 or 6, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Because
So-
of the typhoon.
Yeah. But the sad thing is like the apartment building in front of us had electricity. So we were looking at them having electricity, and then everyone from my building behind, which was like 10 blocks of apartments, nobody had electricity for 5 to 6 days. So during the third or fourth day at night, all the residents got together and made a demonstration. And they threw me up at the front at one point and said that I was the official foreign resident master, because there was a bunch of foreigners who lived in this complex.
Oh, I see.
And so they nominated me as the leader of the foreign population of the thing. So when they protested, they went inside the Quali Shield and they put me up in front and they're just like, make a speech. I'm like,
All of a sudden.
this was my speech was, we're tired of ramen, we want rice.
Oh my gosh, they put you on the spot.
Yeah, but every night, so like you were saying, what to do, because it was so dark. This was summer, so it was hot. Nobody had air conditioning. You couldn't use a fan. So we actually took our chairs and actually sat in the balcony in the front. There was like where everybody walks to get into your door.
Yeah.
So I sat with my two neighbors. One guy was a professor and one guy was an insurance salesman. We sat out there and just drank beer and talked. That's what we did.
That was a silent protest
For
right
5 nights, but everybody
gosh.
was doing it. It was like for 5 nights we had to do that.
there. Did you guys sweat while you were there?
We were dying. Everyone was dying
While drinking
because
beer?
you lost everything in your fridge, which is the worst. Then the smell comes, and then it was bad.
So it's like Jeff in the ancient era.
Yeah, but it was a funny moment in time, like a funny memory, and I forgot about it until
my
you started
gosh.
talking about electricity going out. I'm
I
like,
can't believe you did that for 5 days straight.
it was like 5 or 6.
Did
I was,
everybody cheer after you got
Yeah.
your power back?
like, because the people in front of us lost it for like a day, and theirs was back, and then we were like, "Where's ours?" So
Wow. So you know what it feels like,
Yeah.
right? Without electricity
For 5
and
days.
how we shouldn't take this for granted, right?
exactly,
Yes. So anyway, that was a fun story, right?
I have a story for like everything.
Seriously? Oh my gosh. And Travis is saying, 매미 정말 무서운 곤충이었죠. It's a scary insect.
My friend was driving down the road and from the big supermarket chain,
yeah?
the big E flew over his car.
Oh, that should be on the news.
Yeah, I mean, I went out during it. Was insane. Like, I've never experienced anything like Mamie. That was just,
Oh, wow. So you
Wow.
remember Mamie for sure.
oh, absolutely. It was insane.
Oh, it's the scariest insect for him. So anyway, we're going to jump right into today's topic. What have you got for us today?
Okay, so we've been kind of talking about foreigners in Korea or coming and going. So we're going to look a little bit deeper today of why people leave Korea and why some stay,
Oh,
like me.
okay, fun topic.
But it's a very transient place, and it's not just Korea. It's a lot of all countries like who have people coming and going. But so we're going to look at why people leave Korea, but why some actually stay here and make it their home.
All right, so let's get started with it.
Right, so let's look at what Korea offers. So it offers a strong first impression for many people. So again, some stay for years, even decades,
Jeff?
while others leave after a short time. So again, over 2.3 million foreign residents live in Korea as of 2023. So again, the difference isn't always about the country itself, but it often comes down to people's experience and how they deal with daily life over time.
Yeah, and you guys might think 2.3 million foreign resident isn't that much, but I mean, that means 4 to 5 people out of 100 would be foreigners here in Korea, right? Am I doing the math right?
No, that would be 80% of foreigners.
Oh, okay.
You'd be like 1 out of 5.
1 out of, yeah.
But I don't know if it's that high.
But yeah, anyway, there are many foreign residents here. So we're going to take a look at the first perspective of foreign honeymooners, right?
Right. So the honeymoon phase. And I think like even when you moved abroad and you had these similar things. So again, the first impressions are very positive because everything feels new and efficient and exciting. Again, you have Seoul ranking high globally for public transport, safety, and internet speed among OECD countries. Busan is the same. You have the food, travel, culture, and convenience standout. Again, you have high convenience and infrastructure ratings by according to Numio. Many people feel like they found something better than home.
Oh, yes, definitely. So what about the reality, though?
Right. And again, this is something that we talked about last week. So after a few months or a year, we usually say it's around after the 6th month. Is when the honeymoon period ends and you start to kind of realize the normal things and the novelty kind of fades and the daily routines take over. So again, the small changes become more noticeable and what once felt exciting can start to feel repetitive.
Yeah.
And again, this is when around 40 to 50% of expats kind of express uncertainty if they want to stay or not. Now, I remember I went through this as well. I had only planned to stay here for a year, but I ended up staying.
Yes,
forever.
and one of the factors that people might struggle with is the work life here.
Right. So work culture is very different depending on the job. Again, you have communication styles that can feel indifferent or unclear at times. This is kind of interesting because we usually say like during meetings, especially here, that people won't disagree during the meeting, but it's after the meeting where the actual voices start coming out and maybe changing or maybe not. But again, for some people this becomes manageable. For others, it's a reason they think like, I can't work here. So again, Korea's annual working hours are also about 1,900 hours plus the average OECD.
Wow.
So again, it's a very long work culture.
True.
Productive is a different story, but it's long.
Yeah. What about back at home? Like, how is the working system over there?
I haven't been there for...
Oh yeah.
But it's, again, like, talking to most people, it's 9 to 5. But here, it could be 9 to 9, 9 to 10, 8 to 11. You never know.
Yeah. But how about for you? Like, what's the most that you've ever worked in a day or a week here in Korea?
Because I'm mostly working on my own, I can kind of manage my own schedule. So I'm very different than everybody else. Like I don't go to a regular office.
Oh yeah, like 9 to 5
environment.
job.
Right. So I'm much more flexible of when I work and how I work.
Oh.
So I'm
time
like I said, I'm
efficient.
very different compared to most other people.
True. So I guess you can be working long or short, depending.
Right. But I mean,
on-
I do work a lot. But again, it's
I can tell.
I can take breaks during the day and come back and do my work at night with nobody yelling at me to do something because I'm my own boss. So.
Yeah, true. And another factor that would be, little considering is the language barrier, right?
Right. So it's expected and even part of the experience, but over time it can become limiting. So it's difficult when you can't fully express yourself in deeper conversations. And as well, you also have kind of the cultural barrier here where if you're trying to tell somebody who's older your opinion and they might not like that. And even from a foreign point of view where you're used to and expected to give your opinion, but here they don't want to hear it.
Oh,
So
that's why
again-
they pushed you for the protest.
Yeah. So it's about adapting and improving. Korea's English proficiency is moderate. In most cases, some places are really good, some places there's none. So it
true.
depends.
There are like difficult stuff in learning Korean language, but was it the order that you were supposed to say or the honorifics that you had difficulties in learning Korean language?
Probably the honorifics, I would say, because I think as a foreigner, I can get away with it. But if I was like a kyopo or somebody like you don't get any slack.
No. Nope.
Yeah, if you're a Korean or even Korean ancestry or like coming from a Korean coming from a different culture or a country, they expect you to
speak
100 speak and follow the absolute way. They don't want to try your Western style.
That's why I say like 안녕하세요.
Yeah.
in a Western way.
Right, but I can get away with stuff as a
true.
foreigner here. I get a lot of leeway.
You can just wave hello at your boss, right?
Yeah, I mean they sometimes actually I think even appreciate that they don't have to follow the style the whole style sometimes.
Really? Oh, that's good.
But there are other companies who like larger companies here who are actually trying to follow more of a Western model.
Yeah.
So they don't have to deal with the honorifics and the things like that. So
But still I think it feels kind of awkward to Korean people, right?
right.
So now moving on to the social life and transients here. Transients. Okay.
Okay, so it's easy to meet people for some, not everybody, but for a lot of people, it's kind of easy to meet people here in the expat community. But the problem is that the friendships are kind of usually temporary. So again, people leave after a few years and your social circles kind of reset. And it kind of gets tiring when you become friends with somebody and then they leave. And then you go through the repeat. So, and then once you get older and be here for a long time, you're kind of not interested in meeting the newbies anymore.
Oh, true. Right. I think it's the
because
age
you've done it so many times that you're getting older and they're younger. So, I mean, I don't know how well I could hang out with somebody in their 20s.
Oh, true. Because there's a difference, right? And the cultural thing is kind of different these days. So,
Right.
Yeah. Now, moving on to the lifestyle fit. Tell us what lifestyle would be different here.
Okay, so Korea suits certain lifestyles very well. So, for example, you have convenience, safety, and structural appeal to many. So, Korea, again, ranks high in safety and urban convenience indexes. Others may find it too fast, too structured, or lacking personal space. And again, personal preference plays a big role in this. Again, if you like a structured society, then this is for you. But if you don't like it, it can be really difficult to live here for some people.
True. And despite all these advantages and strength and appealing aspects here, some people still decide to leave, right?
Right.
Why do you think that happens?
So again, be feeling stuck in a routine. The biggest one, I think, is this one, which is a lack of long-term career growth. As a foreigner, it's really hard to get promoted here and
seriously?
do to grow your career here. It's difficulty for some to build for making deeper connections. You can also miss your family and miss your country in a form of long-term stability. And so some people feel that it's time to move on, and the retention kind of really gets bigger if you're like a little bit of a longer stayer here, about after 5 years.
How long has it been since you last saw your family? Do you
I saw
remember?
them last summer.
Last summer?
Yeah, that was the first time I went home in 9 years.
9 years?
9.
Wow. It's like you're serving in the military, right? Yeah. So I guess while some leave, there are also people like Jeff who actually choose to stay in Korea. And what do you think keeps them here?
Okay, so they build routines that work for them and could find stable relationships and communities. It could be a marriage. It could be whatever like that, a girlfriend or a boyfriend. They stop comparing Korea to other places and they learn how to navigate the system comfortably. So again, Korea becomes less new and more normal. So again, for me, other long-term residents, including professionals with family ties, shows a higher settlement rates and government migration data. But for me, like again, I think the way that I live here, I couldn't live that way back home.
Oh, true.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. I think, like once you go back to your home, I think there must be some cultural differences that
I get
you
reverse
feel,
culture shock.
right?
Like,
Reverse.
all the time. I don't think I could survive there, to be honest anymore.
Can you like name one top of your head?
Reverse culture shock?
Yeah. One thing that
Having to speak English fast again. And actually, the weird thing is that understanding everybody speaking.
Oh.
Because here I can tune out people. Again, you have everyone speaking Korean or other languages, but I can tune it out. But when you go home and you actually start listening and you can understand everyone's conversation and the just weird conversations people are having, it's almost like an overstimulation.
Those are some things. Okay. So now, if we take a look from a long-term perspective, how should we see this shift?
Okay, so staying long-term usually means adjusting your expectations. So again, it's less about what Korea offers and more about how you live within it. I'm a good example of this one. So again, people who stay tend to shape their environment to fit their lifestyle. And over time, familiarity replaces novelty.
So true. So lastly, tell us the final takeaway for this.
Okay, so again, Korea isn't a place that works for everyone the same way. Again, some people leave it because it doesn't fit them. Others stay because they learn to make it fit. And again, both choices are valid, but again, it often comes down to your personal experience.
Which means that Jeff's personal experience is good here in Korea.
I've always liked living in Asia, and I always kind of wanted to, I think, since I was younger. But I look at it now, and I much prefer to live in Asia, whether it would be in Korea or another country in Asia, rather than being back home.
Can I ask you why? Is it too personal?
No, there's a lot of different reasons. One definitely is the safety. You can go out here at night and I don't even think about
the danger.
The dangers. Same like in almost every country in Southeast Asia that I've been in as well.
Yeah.
Or in Japan or China, whatever. I don't think about that. But when I go home, even last year, I was like, oh yeah, I got to think about this now.
You haven't realized until you were there.
Right.
I see.
That's just one, but there's a lot of other reasons. I just like the lifestyle here better.
And you're used to it, right?
Yeah, I'm
Once
used to it. Like I've lived in Korea longer than I lived in my hometown. So
I think you lived here longer than I did.
Yeah, much longer.
Yes. So anyway, today we were talking about why people leave Korea and why some stay. So while we take that in, we're going to take a song break, and here is 꿈속에서 by Hoodie featuring 구원찬.
오늘도 꿈속에 널 만나 너와 눈 마주고 너무도 익숙한 듯이 난 사랑을 말하네 영화 같은 일들이 점점 벌어져 믿을 수가 없어 해가 저물고 우린 서로에게 별이 됐어 매일같이 여행을 떠나 꿈속에 닿을 수 없는 너를 만나 꿈속에 I think about you, dream about you 두 손으로 다 셀 수 없이 기다려왔어 널 마주치면 늘 그래왔대 내게 안길 수 있을까 선명하게 그려지는 오늘의 착각에서 깨어난 후 현실의 모양을 관찰해보네 너의 자리는 마련돼 있는데 상상밖에 못해 싶어 꿈속에서 매일 없이 기다려왔어 널 마주치면 늘 그래왔듯 내게 안길 수 있을까
And that was 꿈속에서 by Hoodie featuring 구원탄. And you guys are listening to Weekend Haps here on Sweet Date with Jeff and me. So we were kind of talking about, during the song break, Jeff and I were kind of still talking about him, how he enjoyed his 5-day without electricity, right? Yes. And we have Travis saying, I remember a day-long blackout caused by a typhoon when I was young. Despite all the discomfort, I cherish the memory of the whole family gathering to chat all day. But I think staying like that for more than a day would have been really a disaster.
Yep.
Oh. Tell them your nacho story.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. So he was like trying to like make nachos for someone, right?
Okay.
A
So yeah,
stranger?
my friend, for some reason at the time, the electricity was just going out, just went out, and for some reason he demanded that I make him nachos. And then so I made them and I brought them out to him, and then he fell into them and the nacho plate exploded all over my apartment, which I was still finding nacho pieces like for 5 days.
And this was all in the dark, guys. Oh, what a hassle. So anyway, we're going to get back to today's news. Will we have time to cover the news?
Well, let's go to
Just
the
briefly?
events.
Okay.
Because there's a few things going on that are worth talking about.
So tell us about the events.
Okay, going on tonight at Busan Concert Hall is the classic Busan series, Trio 01. So cellist Yang Sung-won, pianist Emmanuel Strasser, and violinist Olivier Charlier are taking the stage at 7:30 tonight. At Busan Citizens Hall, we have the Salon de Gugak 1, the Cello Gayogum, which is the first of 2 traditional music concerts that are going to be taking place at Busan Citizens Hall. That's tonight at 7:30. Out at Deja Ecological Park, we have the 22nd Busan Urban Agricultural Expo 2026. So again, this is a place where it spreads urban agriculture, and to promotes the green smart city of Busan. So this is going on through Sunday out at the park. And again, at that time, if you go out there, you'll also be able to see the huge amount of yuche flowers that are out in bloom now.
Ooh.
The cherry blossoms are probably on their way out.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot out there to see. And again, if you listen to the news, if you go out to Hwamyong Ecological Park, the tulips will be in bloom. And there's also another great place to go out and check out.
Thank you.
Going on at Bexco this weekend, we have the Busan Furniture Show, and then the Golf Show, and then also the Korea Science Festival with the Busan Science Festival. That's Saturday and Sunday. The first 2 are going on already underway and going on through Sunday. Out in Haeundae, we have the Haeundae Agricultural and Specialty Products Direct Market, and then we also have the Busan Theater Festival going on at the Cinema Center. And then also continuing is the Nakdong River Garden Cherry Blossom Festival at Samnak Ecological Park.
Wow. So these days, I know that cherry blossoms are kind of out, and tulip, and what did you say? Canola flowers?
유채.
Yeah, 유채꽃. So you guys should check those out as well. I hope it doesn't rain this weekend.
Me too. I mean, yesterday was intense.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of rain that came yesterday.
Were you outside yesterday?
Not in my car, though.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
I like when you're in your car, but when you're outside and
It's not fun to drive in, though.
no, because the road is slippery.
No,
No?
because everybody doesn't know how to drive in the rain.
Yes, and we have, let's see, fitting in the community culture in Korea. Jenny loves music. Yeah, I think it's really difficult to fit in a like Asian culture for Westerners, don't you think?
Yes,
And kind of no.
but yes and no. It depends on the person. Like for me, I'm very comfortable with it.
Oh, maybe it's because you're used to it, don't you think?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because like even when I see people like who either visit here or again like when I'm traveling and but I'm in another Asian culture or country and I see people, I'm like, what are you doing? Like.
You don't understand.
I don't understand the foreign people. Like I understand what happens here, and it's funny. Like even when I'm in Southeast Asia, and if I meet Korean people, like I go automatically right back into a Korean cultural mindset.
interesting. You have a Korean mindset.
Well, I mean, like just following the cultural norms, like when you say like 안녕하세요
Yeah,
and
you
whatever,
can
like
bow.
that, bowing and doing two hands, and it just
wow.
automatically comes back to me.
But when you go back home, I mean, like if you receive a cup of
It
wine.
takes me a couple days not to like transform back into what is normal there. So like I remember one time I went and my brother gave me a beer, and so he gave it to me, and I'm just looking at it, waiting for it to open. And my brother looks at me and he just goes, because it was a twist top, and I'm like, I totally forgot because they don't have those here. So he just. I'm like, oh my, because I didn't even think about it. Because again, I haven't done it in so long. But yeah, like the first time when I met my niece, she was 5 years old, and when I met her, I was like, "Hello, how are you?" And she's like, "What's wrong with him?" Because I was speaking so slow, and they all looked at me, and they're like, my family's looking at me like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, I'm used to speaking to Korean kids, like so you got to speak slow and
안녕, right?
Yeah.
In a friendly way.
But she looked at me like I was weird. So I was like, oh yeah, okay. I'm not in Korea right now.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we have to get used to the both sides, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, Jeff, thank you so much for sharing fun events and such a fun perspective as a foreigner living here in Korea.
I try to do what I can to make it fun for everyone.
Oh,
so you can all laugh at me and my stories.
So anyway, thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, we will. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Okay, that wraps up the first hour, everyone. We'll be back at 1 o'clock, but for now, let's enjoy one more track. And here is Happiness by Soul.
생각 없이 하루를 보내고 눈치 보면서 기다리다 지나가고 없어 Oh my goodness 내 맘이 아냐 이미 눈 뜨고 멍한 이 폰을 좀 보다 이것도 다 지쳤어 뭐가 뭐다 컨트롤이 안 돼 I'm sleeping 계속 깊이 dripping Don't pull me down baby 행복하고 싶어 maybe 아무것도는 필요 없다고 But 아무것도 아니고 싶진 않아 And I just need that mind I just need that mind 험한 이 세상 더 알고 싶어 나 Baby baby I'm sorry 이런저런 생각이 나 많이 조금 예민해졌어 Please baby call me Sometimes 말해 어디든 난 가지 행복을 찾아서 go 아무 걱정하지 마 아쉽게 바라보고서 no 손을 흔들어 이대로 줘 묻고 싶지 않아 나 뒤로 걱정만 해줘도 yeah. 요즘은 슬쩍 봐도 알아 언젠가 다 지나갈걸 감원보다 난 또 dripping Don't put me down baby 행복하고 싶어 maybe 아무것도 난 필요 없다고 But 아무것도 아니고 싶진 않아 And I just need that mind I just need that mind 험한 이 세상 더 알고 싶어 나 Baby baby I'm sorry 이런저런 생각이 나 많이 조금 예민해졌어 Please baby call me Sometimes 말해 어디든 난 가지 행복을 찾아서 go 아무 걱정하지 마 차가운 세상에서 우리는 두 손을 놓지 마 Baby I'm sorry 생각이 너무 많이 예민해져서 또 Baby call me 어디든 난 가지 행복을 찾아서 go
Last of all, get plenty of water. Keep up to date on weather forecasts for the latest yellow dust information.
This campaign was brought to you by BEFM Busan 영어방송.
Want to be a friend of BFM 부산영어방송? You can chat with BFM through our Kakao Talk service. You can share your messages and photos through Kakao Talk, and you can easily become BFM's Kakao friend by searching BFM through the Find a Friend option. Come share and chat with us at BFM anytime, anywhere for free. Don't forget to add BFM 부산영어방송 to your Kakao friends list.
Man, I haven't got a chance. I call him.
The time is now 1 o'clock.
쏟아지는 너의 눈물에 온 세상이 모두 젖어요 아무 말도 말아요 그래 그래도 돼요 쏟아지는 소나기처럼 막을 수 없다면 오는 비는 그냥 맞아 내가 옆에 있을게 왠지 그런 날 기분 안 좋은 날 너의 옆자리를 비워놔줘 괴롭힌 사람은 누구야 내가 다 혼내줄게 비가 오는 날 우산 없는 날 또 젖어지고 바로 달려가 네가 웃는다면 그런 거라면 쏟아지는 너의 눈물에 온 세상이 모두 젖어요 아무 말도 말아요 그래 그래도 돼요 쏟아지는 소나기처럼 마음대로 되는 게 진짜 없을 땐 하늘 보고 욕을 해 나는 내가 하던 대로 널 웃게 두 배로 그건 내 전공이니까 넌 오늘 나를 떠나듯한 가고 싶어 했던 거기로 거의 다 와가 얼른 짐 챙겨서 나와 쏟아지는 너의 눈물에 온 세상이 모두 젖어요 나를 곁으로 비에 흠뻑 젖은 하루였더라도 네 곁에서 그칠 때까지 같이 맞출게 너의 옆에 있을게 쏟아지는 너의 눈물에 온 세상이 모두 젖어요 아무 말도 말아요 그래 그래도 돼요 쏟아지는 소나기처럼 막을 수 없다면 오는 비는 그냥 맞아 내가 옆에 있을게
was 오는 비는 그냥 맞자 by 우리. So these days, Woody is one of those artists you keep seeing on streaming charts, right? His songs have been steadily gaining attention, and several of them have even made it into the top rankings in Korea. And I mean, there's something about his voice and his emotional style that really connects with the listeners. And once a song clicks, it tends to stay on repeat, right? And hello, sweeties. We're live from our studio in Busan this Friday afternoon, and welcome to Sweet Date. You're tuned into BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Kijang, Cheongwan, and Noksan areas. And I'm Yoonji. So let's see what's coming up in part 2 of today's Sweet Date. We're going to kick things off with bite-sized banter with Andrew. Quick, fun, and full of little moments to make you smile. Then there is K-pop Dispatch, where we catch up on what's new and trending on K-pop world. And we're going to close it all out with Song of the Day, the perfect track to finish the hour. But before we get there, let's share today's question of the day once again. So if you had to spend this weekend without electricity, what would you guys do? If you had to spend this weekend without no electricity, electricity, what would you guys do? 이번 주말을 여러분 전기 없이 보내야 한다면 무엇을 하실 건가요? Oh, so that's a tough question, right? So if you'd like to be part of the show, feel free to send us a text at pound 9050. That's 샵 9050, and each message costs 101. You can also reach us through Kakao Talk. You can search for us on Kakao Talk, BEFM or 부산영어방송. Search that, and you can add us as a friend, and you can send in your messages for free. And if you're curious what's happening in the studio at the moment, we're live on YouTube. So go ahead and search the same name, BEFM or 부산영어방송, and hit the live stream button and come join us in the chat room. So let's see what our sweeties are saying. We have Kai Yuan-jang-nim checking in. Hello, Kai-nim. If there is no electrical power at home, I would drive to the countryside and grow some vegetables, raise some chickens, and enjoy the beauty of nature. That sounds like a great plan, right? Oh, raising some chickens. I've tried to make some chicken soup out of the bare chicken. And for me, I don't know if I would be able to handle that. But yes, I would want to wish you the best of luck raising some chickens. But I have actually seen some people who actually has a farm and raises chickens and chicks. And I mean, like, when they get the eggs, the warm, fresh eggs, the taste was like totally different. It was like fresh eggs that you could experience. So if you guys have a chance, you should definitely, do that too. We have Travis saying even if the power goes out forever, work and daily grind, never stop. Yes. Oh, I know. We should be very thankful for what we have right now. Also, we have Sang-Yun-nim answering to the question of the day. Hello, Sang-Yun-nim. Saying, I'll ride bicycle along the Oncheoncheon with my son. If by myself, I can read a book, which has been so long since I've read it last time. Oh, yes, I know. Because Sang-Yun-nim, you're so busy, right? That's why. And you have to take care of your son. I know for parent listeners out there, it must be such a, so difficult to handle all the housework, work, and kind of, make a wiggle room for your own time. But still, I mean, noticing it would be the first step, right? Yes. And also, Travis is saying, 치안이 큰 장점이군요. Yes, the safety, right? I mean, it's relatively safe country, as Jenny Nima has said earlier. Yeah, in Korea, we've talked about this before, but if you leave, like, your laptop at a cafe, nobody touches it, right? For a day. Yes, and even the cafe owners don't even mind, right? But make sure to put it in the spot where you're coming back to, right? Because some people leave it in a cafe knowing that no one will touch it, and they just leave it there. And so other customers can't sit there, right? So make sure to use the spot that you're actually using. Also, we have 만학대원이 checking in. Hello, 만학대원님. Saying, 안녕하세요. 전기 없는 주말. 상상도 하기 싫은데요. 그래도 주말을 전기 없이 보내야 한다면 해 있을 때 휴대용 가스레인지로 밥 해왔고 해지면 그냥 자야죠. 먹고 자는 거 말고는 달리 할 만한 게 없을 것 같네요. I know a weekend without electricity, we can't even imagine, right, what that would be like. And listening to Jeff's story, how he survived 5 days without electricity on a summer hot day. Wow. I don't know what that would be like, right? So, yeah, we shouldn't take that for granted, guys. And she's saying, 제프님은 확실히 대한 외국인이시라니까요. Yes, he's definitely Korean, right? More Korean than actual Koreans, right? Yes, and we also have Junli checking in as well, saying, Hi, Yoonji, 미뤘던 독서, 크크크크. Are you going to do some reading, maybe, if you were to have no electricity? 맞아. So lots of things that we can do with electricity, right? And for Pete, he loves making AI-generated pictures. So without electricity, he can't do that. Oh, that would be sad, right? So anyway, guys, thank you for sending in your messages. And before we move on to our next segment, we're going to take a short music break. And here is ZZZ, 불면 by 노디시카.
늦게 맞이한 아침 찌뿌둥한 몸 What is life? What is life? 넌 미움받을 용기를 봐도 아프니까 청춘이라도 느낌은 low 깜깜해 이 상자 속은 너무 깊어 난 달아나고 싶어 모두 없는 이와 Is anybody there 눈물 꿔 희미하게 비친 불빛을 따라갔던 난 Oh my baby 힘들 때 이젠 덩패를 흘려 난 네 곁에서 매일 밤 긴 생각에 잠긴 midnight 까만 방 안에 빛이 들어 sleepless 맘 한 곳에 못 박힌 장면만 남겨놔 나도 알아 나도 나는 날 제일 잘 알아 걱정하는 말투로 날 위하지만 괜찮아 사양할게 진짜 괜찮아 사양할게 깜깜해 이 상자 속은 너무 깊어 난 달아나고 싶어 모두 없는 이와 Is anybody there 눈물 꿔 희미하게 비친 불빛을 따라갔던 난 Oh my baby 힘들 때 이젠 덩패를 흘려 난 네 곁에서 매일 밤 Yeah.
Bite-sized banter, and we have our amazing beat boxer, Andrew. Oh, wow. Oh,
I'm here.
He did that for
I'm
me.
here all week, everybody.
I think last
Every
week.
day.
Yeah, and it was very surprising.
Yeah?
So I wanted to put that in there. I wanted to do beatboxing.
Yeah?
But I can't. How do you do it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't even think I'm that good. There was one day I was in a class and I was like, just like trying to like say something about a club.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then the kids were like, whoa. And I was like, and then one of the kids in the class was really good at it.
Oh.
And then he started doing it. And I was like, okay, I'll be quiet over there now. It's like,
He was better than you?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Okay. You should go try out for that, amateur beatboxing contest or whatever.
Like, show me the money.
And if you win a prize, I get 20% of it.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
All right. So anyway, today we're going to get into mini skit first and talk about this more.
Yes, it's about the music we make, not like I just made, or the music we wish we could make.
I found this mini keyboard in the studio. Did you know that I've been playing the piano since I was a little kid?
Whoa. Okay, Miss Yoonji Tovin. I had no idea. You were a musical prodigy.
I have my hidden talents. What about you, Andrew? Any secret instruments that you can play?
Oh, you didn't know? I am a professional air guitar player.
Ooh.
Also, I use my old hockey sticks to play the drums with.
Hockey sticks, no wonder, huh? Let me guess, you were aggressively hitting your mom's pots and pans in the kitchen?
Exactly. She was not happy about the dents, but hey, we should start a band. The grand piano and the hockey sticks.
Ooh, yeah, I think I'll pass on that world tour.
Wah, wah.
So do you play any musical instruments or wish you could? That's our question for today. 다룰 줄 아는 악기 또는 꼭 배워보고 싶은 악기가 있나요? I was listening to the sound of construction and I thought it was like a drum.
Yeah, actually, yeah. For our listeners, if you hear any like big noises in the background, we're making some improvements here at BEFM. So, which we're all excited about.
Yeah.
You know, it's great to see some changes. I'm a big fan of change, so I'm excited to see the final result. But yeah, if you do hear any like dung dung dungs,
it's the drum.
Yeah, it is the drum. It's the beat of our life.
Yeah.
Actually, it's just Yoonji's heartbeat because I'm in the studio.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, thank you. So, any musical instruments? Speaking of instruments, what are some of the things that you've learned in your childhood or maybe throughout your life?
Literally the pots and pans. Like, I'm the most musically inclined person you'll ever meet in your life.
Have you ever used your hockey sticks, like as in the skit, to
maybe
hit on something?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah?
My brother turned him into a drum.
Right?
Yeah. Thanks, Mike. But yeah, no, growing up, it's one of those things that, like, I think it's maybe if your family's into it, then you would be into it.
True.
Or like, I had a keyboard when I was a kid,
Ooh,
but I would just hit like the demo version and it would be like the boom, boom, boom,
Oh, yeah.
in the background. And I was like terrible, like never learned. And then like I watch my kids, they both play the piano. They're both,
they do?
I think they're pretty good,
that's
and
wonderful.
I have zero music in my bones.
So whenever you hear them play, do you ever think to yourself, oh, maybe I should start learning this again? Or
no, just incredibly proud.
Oh.
And then my wife, she also, I think just like most children in Korea, you play some kind of an instrument when you were a kid, right?
Yeah.
And she also played the piano.
Oh.
So then she'll be like, well, I can do that too. And then she does, and yeah, good try.
You said she played the guitar, right?
No, just the piano.
Oh,
yeah. But she
for
did.
your
I did
birthday?
say, that was the violin.
Oh, violin.
So that was maybe 8 years ago. Maybe no, I'm trying to think. Yeah, maybe 7 years ago. She took up violin lessons, and then I said this on a previous show. She learned like a few other songs, but learned Happy Birthday and surprised me on my birthday, which I thought was absolutely amazing. One of those gifts that like I didn't actually get something tangible, but it's like a feeling and a memory I'll never forget.
Oh, so question here.
Yeah.
Did she buy the violin for that one play?
No. Well, I think she wanted to just do something, and she was interested in learning the violin, and then also trying to maybe show my children that, you know, you can play instruments, and then that was just a byproduct of that, maybe.
So when she was playing the violin for you, like in the entrance of your
Yes.
house, were your kids
They were
standing?
there. So I remember I believe they were probably like maybe like 2 and the other one was a baby, or it was like 3 and 1 year. I'm gonna have to ask her when that was. I'm trying to remember exactly. I can't remember exactly.
But you know, see them growing up
Yes.
with the instruments.
Sure.
You must hear some pleasant sounds and unpleasant sounds.
Well, to be honest, I feel like I get more of the pleasant than the unpleasant because they
that's
go to
good.
an academy. So they get that all out of them there, and then they come home, they want to practice. But they also, my older son, a lot of times these days, he'll have, you know, the tablet, and then he loves, like most kids, like all Disney things or video game, like soundtracks. And then you can learn them, like it just shows like, you know, that game Dance Dance Revolution where you're like just on the screen, like going towards, so like, it shows you where to hit on the piano, and he learns a lot of things like that. I think it's really, really cool.
Impressive.
Yeah. But so you played the piano when you were younger. Any other instruments?
I've learned a lot, actually.
Whoa, look
I've
out.
actually learned.
She's a one-woman band, everybody.
I've actually learned violin.
Yeah.
For 3 years, I learned flute. And I've learned trumpet in Japan, which I failed eventually. And we had to play recorder as a kid, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure your kids do too.
Yeah, they do. My youngest is doing that right now at school.
Do they learn tanso, which is the Korean traditional recorder? Like you have to play it like this? Like,
no.
No,
It's like the one that's just out like this.
Yeah. Oh, I see. And I was practicing with my nose. You know how you can pluck it in your nose?
I think they tried the same thing.
Why in the mouth? Why can't you do it with your nose, right?
I'm like, well, just put it in your ear as well. Dad, no sounds come out of your ear. The sounds go in your ear. I'm like, all right, smart guys.
I remember one of the PD names here for the talent show that we did the other day for All Star English.
Sure.
All the hosts were supposed to do one thing.
Yes.
And she was like, why don't you do recorder with your nose? I was like, would that be okay?
Hilarious.
Yeah.
But I'll say, when I was growing up, like I always wanted, like, I don't know, maybe it's because like I wanted to make a lot of noise. I wanted to play the drums. But there was one time I was extremely jealous. I was in university, and it was before the semester started or the school year started. And I was on like the committee for my 기숙사, like my dormitory.
Yeah.
And we had to go to like this retreat. And there was one guy had a guitar. We were sitting around a campfire.
Yeah.
And one guy had a guitar and he's playing. And everyone was kind of like, just listen. But he wasn't like singing and stuff like that. And then there was another guy that none of us knew that he could play the guitar. And shout out to Andy Brown. And he grabbed a guitar. He's like, oh, do you mind if I play? And the guy was like, oh, yeah, sure. And he started playing and everyone stopped. And you just saw the women that were there, the girls, melt.
Really?
And I was like, why am I not him? Why am I not
I want to trade
him?
my fingers with
Yes.
him, right?
And I was like, and there's no better thing than if you're having a few drinks and then someone is able to play music as well. And it was just like, and he was taking songs like hip hop songs and stuff like that, making them acoustic and stuff. Oh, it was absolutely phenomenal.
And with the fireplace?
Oh, the fire.
A fire.
Yeah, the campfire.
Wow, campfire.
Excuse me. Yeah. So, I mean, it was absolutely amazing. So, like, times I was jealous of other people who can, like, sure, I love to go to a concert, but right then in that moment, I was just like, man, what was I doing with my life? You know, like, no. Yeah. But it's also, I feel in Korea, it's really easy to go to violin academy, piano, whatever it is, flute, any of these, because everything is so close. If I wanted to go to like piano lessons when I was a kid, it would be like going to hockey practice. Like I would have to drive probably 20 or 30 minutes and then like my parents would have to wait, and it just wasn't like, our family wasn't like that. It was like, it was sports.
But I personally think that your kids would absolutely be grateful for you guys helping them to learn like musical instruments
Well,
when
I
they're
hope
older.
so. If you're listening, little monkeys, listen
Yes.
to Auntie Yoonji.
아 진짜. But
Yes.
like a lot of students in Korea quit learning piano when they're like around middle school.
When they go into middle school.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I think that's when you gotta stick to it.
I agree. I agree 100% because it not only just teaches you the music and learning that skill. There's a lot of like discipline. You know, keeping like when it gets hard. You know, to keep with it, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
and it's something that you're gonna have for life, which is great.
True.
Yeah.
Right. So coming back to today's question, do you guys play any musical instruments or wish you could? 다룰 줄 아는 악기 또는 꼭 배워보고 싶은 악기가 있나요? So that was our question for this Friday. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
All right, everyone. I was going to play my on my piano app. That's coming back. But anyway, that was our bite-sized banter segment with Andrew. And so reminding you of the topic, do you guys play any musical instruments or maybe wish you could? In Korean, 다룰 줄 아는 악기 또는 배워보고 싶은 악기가 여러분 있으신가요? So to name a few, there are the strings, right? And the woodwinds, brass, or percussion. Ooh. And to be honest with you guys, I am definitely like a true music enthusiast. So I know, like, I don't know if it has something to do with the pregnancy of my mom, but you know how some people say that during pregnancy, if you listen to a certain song, you can have like an influence on the baby? I think maybe my mom listened to a lot of songs. That's why me and my brother absolutely are a true music enthusiast. Like for my brother, he plays guitar, piano, and still violin, and those are the three things that he still plays. And for me, like I still play piano and a little bit of guitar, not violin, but I can actually play it, and flute. So I think it has a lot of influence, and I definitely love all kinds of genre. Like, it doesn't have to be any certain genre that I listen to. It can be jazz or, you know, hip-hop music, R&B, K-pop, or just pop songs. So I think, yeah, it has something to do with, you know, listening during the pregnancy. And even for my niece, she, like my sister-in-law, she had my niece, and she listened to lots of Stevie Wonder song. And when she was an infant, and when she was like only 3 years old, I think, she was listening to the Stevie Wonder live concert video, and she was like also mimicking the tune. I was like, whoa, how does a 3-year-old baby know how to sing to Stevie Wonder's, you know, la, 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 that kind of song? I thought that was kind of intense. But for, I think, nephews, not so much, because she didn't listen to much music compared to her first daughter. So I thought that was very interesting. Let's see what our sweeties are saying about today's topic. We have Nim saying, I would say no. I would listen to music albums and enjoy listening. Ah, I see. Yeah, but lots of people love to listen to music these days and have it on in the background, right? While cooking or doing something, doing some housework, right? Also, we have Kai Nim saying, when I was a child, I learned to play the erhu, which is a traditional Chinese musical instrument. However, after studying it for a while, I realized I had no talent for it, so I gave up. Oh, and for those of you wondering what erhu is, it's a traditional 2-string Chinese bowed string instrument, often called the Chinese violin. Yes, and it has like a highly expressive and emotive sound, right? And it's also used, I heard it's used in orchestras, so I thought that was very intriguing. Oh, so anyway, yes, you had a chance to learn that. Oh, I think it's not too late to learn that still, right? You can pick up where you left off, is Kainim. Oh, thank you for sharing that, and thank you for sharing your culture. That's very interesting. Also, we have 마덕도영님 saying, 저는 좀 더 나이 들면 색소폰을 꼭 배워보고 싶어요. 기차역 같은 곳에서 공연하시는 분들 보면 너무 멋있어 보이더라고요. 조금 더 나이 들면 호흡이 짧아져서 힘들려나? 라고 she sent in the message. Maybe like if yeah, if we get older, I think we're easily out of breath. Even for me, when I'm speaking in front of the microphone every day, I realize that I'm out of breath. Yes, but people who actually like play, saxophone or violin in front of the stations, right? The train station, as you mentioned, Manokdeonim. It's just so wonderful, right? Especially like if you travel to other countries and find people like in the subway stations playing and having their case open, right? For asking for some money. But still, the sound ringing in that hall, I think it's just amazing, right? It's never too late, Manokdeoni. You should definitely try something out this year. Yes. And also, Yinim is saying, I enjoy singing a song with lyrics while listening to music album. Yeah. And you guys know the vinyl records that you can listen to, the old LPs, right? I think those are wonderful too. And yes, Travis is also saying, I wanted to learn the electric guitar in 20s, but in my 30s, I like to learn the saxophone if I get a chance. Ooh, Manokdeonim, you should pair up with Travis and learn together. Yes, also we have C1 Duni say, I think I teach a physical AI how to play guitar, so it could give me a live performance of the songs that I love. Ooh, making the best use out of AI. Wow, to play guitar. Maybe you should try learning it, right? I know it's time consuming, but it will definitely pay off. Like, let's say, for example, I know that Andrew has mentioned earlier, but at a campfire, right? You can just bring your guitar, or if you have I think the most wonderful instrument would be your voice, right? If you have a wonderful voice, you can just sing out, right, aloud to your loved ones. Yeah, and that would be the most wonderful musical instrument, I think. And have the guitar with you and have some marshmallow s'mores. That's making me hungry. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for sending in your messages. And Travis, thank you. Isn't Yoonji lovely? 감사합니다. Thank you so much. So with that, we're going to wrap up today's Bite-Sized Banter. Hope you guys enjoy this. And we'll be back on Monday with more topics to enjoy for us. But for now, we're going to take a short music break. And here is 몇 번의 계절이 지나 by Tebi featuring 이을 and Hollow Young.
시간이 흘러 흐려질 때쯤 넌 말해 이건 내가 원하는 딩이 아니야 난 널 credit 안 해서 영원히 남아있고 싶어 하루 종일 핸드폰만 보다가 눈 깜짝하면 하루가 또 지나가 다시 생각해도 처음이라서 그래 다 부질없어 심심하게 내몇 달 지나도 그래 내게 전화까도 하다가 난 지나면 또 견아가 넌 이런 걸 싫어했는데 잘 좀 살아보잔다지만 따고 나가지마 여자도 안 만난다고 말했는데 넌 어때 한심하게 내 하루를 보내는 게 넌 어때 너랑 했던 거 옆에 너가 있는데 넌 어때 이제는 특별하지 않다는 게 실감이 나긴 해 내가 아무것도 아니라도 좋아 근데 약속했던 마음 아직 변하지 않았어 미안하지만 나 진짜 변했는데 네가 뭐라 하면 돌아갈 수 있는데 몇 번의 계절이 지나 우리 사랑했던 그때 모습과 흔적들이 또 시간이 흘러 흐려질 때쯤 넌 말해 이건 내가 원하는 딩이 아니야 난 널 credit 안 해서 영원히 남아있고 싶어 또다시 이렇게 나 믿을 거면 왜 다 해줄 것처럼 내 하루 속에 들어와 이럴 생각에 널 다 보여준 거야 더 갈 싫어하던 내 아주 작은 습관들까지 전부 다 고쳐보려고 했는데 뭐가 그리 맘에 더 안 들어서 말 한마디에 바로 돌아서서 너의 맘을 어떻게 버렸잖아 사랑이 그리도 쉬워 뻔한 말이지만 이제 와서 할 말이 이것밖에 없네 미안하지만 난 진짜 변했는데 네가 뭐라 하면 돌아갈 수 있는데 몇 번의 계절이 지나 우리 사랑했던 그때 모습과 흔적들이
it's time to jump into K-pop Dispatch. And this is where we take a quick look at what's trending in the K-pop world, from new releases, fresh comebacks, and the stories that fans absolutely love talking about. So let's dive right in and see what's making noise at the moment. First up, we have Catchy Catchy by YENA. So we're going to take a quick look at what's been happening with YENA lately. Her latest title, called Catchy Catchy, has been getting a lot of attention, not just in Korea, but globally as well. And the song is part of her new album called Love Catcher, and it's already making waves on streaming platforms and short-form video apps. In fact, the dance challenge for the song has racked up hundreds of millions of views, showing just how quickly it's catching on. And musically, it's an upbeat electro-pop track with a really addictive hook. And that playful chasing concept adds a fun layer to it. It's one of those songs that feels light, energetic, and easy to get into, the kind that makes you want to move before you even realize it. So as you guys listen to the song today, you might notice why so many people are looping this one right now. And next up after this song is we have 오늘 밤은 어둠이 무서워요 2026 version by SORAN. So the singer SORAN recently revisited one of their well-loved songs with this 2026 version, bringing a more refined and polished sound while keeping the original emotional intact. And what stands out about this track is its honesty. So it talks about those quiet moments at night when things feel a little heavier and emotions become harder to ignore. And that's exactly why so many listeners connect with SORAN's music. I mean, they don't try to make things sound perfect. Instead, they focus on capturing the real feelings in a very simple, relatable way. So as you guys listen to the song, you might find yourself slowing down just a bit, just letting the song sit with you for a moment. So without further ado, let's go listen to these two songs back to back. First up, we have Catchy Catchy by YENA, followed by 오늘 밤은 어둠이 무서워요 2026 version by SORAN.
Catch my heart, catch my heart, baby. Catch my heart, catch my heart, baby. 완전 good. 알랑가 몰라. 살짝
천천히 바람소리가 드세요. 사람들은 나를 보살펴주질 않아. 잠들 때까지 날 떠나지 말아줘요. 꾸물거리는 저기 벌레를 잡아줘요. 잡은 휴지는 꼭꼭 구겨 창문 밖에 던져버려줘. 오늘의 나는 절대 결코 당하지 않아. 그냥 오늘 밤만 내게 안겨서 불러주는 자작 노래를 들을래. 오늘 밤은 혼자 잠들기 무서워요. 저기 작은 방에 무언가 있는 것 같아. 잠깐만요. 나 원래 이런 사람 아냐. 잠들 때까지 집에 가지 말아줘요. 혹시 모르니 저기 대문을 잠가줘요. 들어올 때는 불을 끄고 방문을 반쯤 열어줘. 오늘의 나는 절대 결코 강하지 않아. 그냥 오늘 밤만 내게 안길래. 혹시나 내가 못된 생각 널 갖기 위한 시커먼 마음 의심이 된다면 저 의자에 나를 묶어도 좋아. 창밖을 봐요. 비가 와요. 지금 집에 가긴 틀렸어요. 버스도 끊기고 여기까진 택시도 안 와요. 오늘 밤은 혼자 있기가 무서워요. 잠들 때까지 머릿결을 만져줘요. 믿어줘요. 나 원래 이런 사람 아냐. 그냥 오늘 밤만 내게 안겨서 불러주는 자작 노래 들을래. 제발 오늘 밤만 가지 말아요.
It's time for Song of the Day, one song that gently brings together everything that we shared today. So earlier in the show, we talked about Electricity Day and how something we use every single day can be so essential, yet so easy to overlook. And we also imagine what it might be like to spend a weekend without electricity and how that might actually change the way we move through our time. And along the way, we learned a new expression from a film and share some light and playful stories about the musical instruments that we can play or want to try out, and caught up with the latest in K-pop. And somehow, all of those moments lead us to one simple thought. Maybe we don't always need things to be fast or convenient. Sometimes slowing down just a little helps us notice what really matters. So that's exactly why we chose today's song of the day, which is 영원토록 by G.고릴라. So this song has a quiet way of staying with you, like a soft reminder to pause, breathe, and hold on to the moments that don't need much, but still means a lot. So as you guys listen to today's song of the day, maybe let yourself slow down just a bit and enjoy that feeling. So here we go. Let's go listen to the song. Here's 영원토록 by G.고릴라.
난 약하지만 그대만 곁에 있어준다면 모진 바람과 험한 세상도 이제 나에게 아무것도 아닌 나를 믿어요 날 믿어줘요 곁에 있어준다면 나의 하루는 그대 있으면 슬픈 외로움은 사라진다고 I can do 널 위해서 네 앞에서 죽어도 나는 세상 앞에 쓰러지지 않을 테야 세월 가도 지쳐가도 그대 내 품에 잠드는 나만의 그대로 forever in my arms 그대 다른 사람처럼 수많은 날 지나가면 늙어가겠지만 알아 나의 눈엔 언제나 지금 같을 거라고 널 위해서 네 앞에서 죽어도 나는 세상 앞에 쓰러지지 않을 테야 세월 가도 지쳐가도 그대 내 품에 잠드는 나만의 그대로 forever 널 위해서 네 앞에서 세월 가도 지쳐가도 You will be in my arms in my
That was 영원토록 by G.고릴라. And we have one of our listeners saying, 신해철 느낌이 물씬 나는 곡이네요. 라고 보내주셨어요. Yes, I definitely know who 신해철 is. I could kind of feel that too, right? So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this song. And we have our sweeties messages. We have Jenny Loves Music saying, 로마에 가면 로마의 법을 따르라. 뭐 이런 옛말도 있긴 하죠. So when in Rome, do as the Romans do, right? Yes, so I guess that is the rule. And we have Travis saying 외국인들끼리 나이랑 존칭으로 싸우더라고요. So they were kind of arguing. The foreigners in Korea were kind of arguing about the age and the honorifics, right? 왜 나한테 뭐뭐 했어요라고 하니? 라고, 그죠? How old are you? It's considered very rude in Western countries, right? To ask the age or fight about the age. But I mean in Korea, right? 몇 살이야? Oh, that's an interesting scene right there, right? Also, we have PK님 saying 저는 관악기 중에 clarinet이라는 악기를 다룰 줄 알아요. 학창 시절에 배웠었는데 지금은 그때만큼은 아니지만 기본적인 연주는 가능할 것 같아요. Yeah, I know. Wow, clarinet. That's amazing. Not many people know how to play that, right? And also for the saxophone that one of our listeners Sweeties has mentioned earlier, right? Yes, but I mean, if you're out of practice for any type of instrument, I think fingers tend to get rusty. So yeah, we need to keep practicing, right? 계속 연습을 해야 되는 것 같습니다. Even for me, if I don't play the piano, I know I've been playing for over 20 years, but if I don't play it for a year, I would forget, right? So I need to keep practicing. I remember this time, we used to have 2 pianos at my place because my brother and I both played piano. So one person from our church, I think, has donated one piano that they had at their place. And so we were playing together in the living room, and then it was so noisy, right? So now that I think about it, I feel really bad for my parents because they had to stand that noise every single day, right? So if you guys are listening, Mom and Dad, thank you. I think to be a parent, you need to be patient, right? Yes. Also, we have Drift Monkey Name saying, a weekend without power, wow, would be spent working on one of my 3 cars, cleaning, making, and replacing. I'm sure there's at least one chip under my driver's seat. Oh, I see. Without power, I think these days there are so many electronic cars, right? Electric cars. But yeah, you can, work on your cars. Wow, you have 3 cars? That's amazing, Drift Monkey-님. That would definitely eat up all your time, huh? Also, we have Hyunchul-님 checking in as well, saying if I spend this weekend without electricity, I will write some poem in the paper of memoji. Oh, wonderful. And Hyunchul-님 composes these songs, right? Also, we have Jenny Loves Music-님, 윤지님. 딸이 제주도 갔다 이제 와서 엄마, 우리 제주도 가서 살까? 하네요. 외국인 학교에 취직해서 살고 싶다고 하네요. 외국인인 줄 알고 사람들이 한국말을 천천히 하더래요. So, Jenny, your daughter wants to get a job at a foreigner school and live in Jeju. That sounds very peaceful. What about you? I think, if you go there with your daughter, just a month, you can just enjoy the time of your life there, I think. Yeah, so I think it's, very hard to get more challenging in your life as you grow older or become mature. But I think once, in your lifetime, just do something crazy. I think that's what makes you stay young, right? Yes. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for checking in and sending in all your wonderful messages. And now it's Friday, which means we get to kind of ease into our weekend and don't miss out on the weekend episodes as well here on Sweet Date. And to close out today's Sweet Date, we have our last song, which was newly released just a few days ago. This is 소문의 낙원 by 악뮤. So make sure to tune into Monday's episode because we're going to be covering about their album, okay? And so enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you live on Monday at 12:05. Bye!